Hi and welcome to this week's edition of CBTV. I'm here with Nationals leader in the Senate, Senator Bernardi Joyce, who I'm going to put under the 60-second grill. Bernardi, I've got a few questions for you. I want short, sharp answers and speak to the people of Australia.
Right.
Who is the politician you most admire?
Joe Peterson.
And why?
Because he got things done and he had a vision for his nation and actually built things and didn't talk about them, didn't talk in riddles, made things happen. I love the way that people never said they voted for him, but whenever you looked at the polling results, they obviously did.
Okay. What would you consider to be the most pressing issue confronting the world today?
Most pressing issue would be social instability and how that if we don't realise this sort of an issue pertaining to clash of civilisations, if we don't actually work out how to get people to work together, then we can become tragically unstuck. And if anybody doesn't believe what I'm talking about, go have a look at the southern Sudan today.
Okay, what about in Australia? What's the most pressing issue we've got here? Apart from the Labor government, of course.
A vision. We just don't have any vision for... We need to develop the north. We need to start expanding our agricultural production. We need to have a capacity to have a bit of ingenuity about ourselves. We've got to push ourselves at an academic level, at a tertiary level, have people going through universities with the degrees that are actually going to take our nation to the next step. We've got to stop, following this sort of crazy, green, loopy, manic monkey cafe agenda. We seem to have got bogged down in the manic monkey cafe, sitting in the corner, desperately reading Finnegan's Wake, than actually going out and doing something.
All right, on a lighter note, tell us something that we don't really know about you.
What you don't really know about me.
I know everything about you, Bernardi, of course, but what about the people of Australia? There must be something.
I suppose...
Here's one. If you were a boxer, what would be the theme song as you entered the ring?
Love Me Tender?
Love Me Tender. There we have it.
I suppose it's that... God, I don't know. It's a big old family that grew up in the country and just try to do the right thing for my nation. That's really, I can't think of anything so spectacular about me.
All right.
Was it? Yeah.
He's getting some help from the sidelines here, but Barnaby's quite a triathlete apparently, so he keeps telling me.
No, I'm a person who tries to be a triathlete.
Well, you're on the right track. Speaking of running and exercise, are you running for a lower house seat?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to try and get to the lower house, but as you would understand, it's the pre-selectors' decision, not mine. Whether they decide to pre-select me or whether they decide to pre-select me is up to them. I've always tried to be transparent. I think it's the only way it works. Gets you into strife. I said I'd stand for the Senate for 1, possibly 2 terms. I'm halfway through my 2nd term. I've always tried to work to a plan, and this is my plan.
All right. Barnaby, you're a vocal contributor in the Senate. I know you've been very close to Bob Brown, both literally because you sit right next to him, but figuratively you're always talking to him. What do you talk about, and what's one of your favourite Bob Brown memories?
I think Bob Brown was an extremely astute politician. He was the political anathema of a lot of my beliefs, but I respected him that he was good at his job. It's just like playing footy against someone. You're playing against them, but you respect their talent. And I think that really we should be learning a few lessons from Bob Brown about how you organise, how you get a political movement going, how you collect support, how you get people passionate about your cause, because we always seen Bob Brown worked in absolutes, and in absolutes he collected support. We try to get people fascinated about the colour grey, and a lot of the times it just doesn't work.
Well, grey has a certain appeal, more so than green as far as I'm concerned, but anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for watching CBTV. Thanks for appearing on this episode, Barnaby.
My pleasure.